there, everybody. Happy holidays. I just wanted to leave this here for all of you people who subscribe to my YouTube. A little gift for you. This is a compilation of TikToks I made that I didn't upload here for you guys. What are these TikToks about? Well, they're about a fun little topic, Israel and Gaza. Yeah, I know you guys love them geopolitics, especially when they're real controversial. I call this video Peace in the Middle East Part 2, or how to lose followers and subscribers and potential job opportunities. Enjoy!
Are the wars in Israel and Ukraine more than the United States can take on at the same time?
We're the United States of America, for God's sake. The most powerful nation in the history, not in the world, in the history of the world. The history of the world. We can take care of both of these and still maintain our overall international defense.
Bro, I can't believe this guy's the fucking president. Thinking that you can fight two wars at the same time is the kind of hubris that destroys countries. Can somebody please tell me when we made Ukraine and Israel the 51st and the 52nd state in the Union? Goddamn, they got in over Puerto Rico and the District of Columbia. That's fucking cold. Hold on a sec. I think I hear a voice from the beyond.
They got money for wars but can't feed the poor.
Let me just tell you guys that ghouls like Joe Biden and Janet Yellen, they tell you that we can fight two wars at the same time. I'm here to tell you they're fucking wrong. No, we can't, okay? We can't fight a war in fucking Eastern Europe, and we can't fight another war in the Middle East. But you know what? We might go back into the Middle East. We might. We've learned nothing from 9/11. Clearly, nothing. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't want to go to war over Ukraine. I don't want to go to war over Taiwan. And I certainly don't want to go to war over fucking Israel. Why the fuck do we always have to focus on these countries that are elsewhere and that are not a part of our fucking country? The empire's not worth it, you guys. It's not. Instead of shipping bombs and bullets and rockets and troops to other parts of the world to cause mayhem, why don't we look after our own people here at home? Like in Maui. Has that all been cleaned up? What about East Palestine, Ohio? A corporation derailed a train there and poisoned a whole town, and Joe Biden hasn't even visited there once. He'll go to Israel any day, but he won't go to Ohio. Sorry, East Palestine, you're shit out of luck. I think I know what your problem is. I think you have Palestine in your name, and the American government has a problem with things called Palestine. Hey, did you guys know that Jackson, Mississippi does not have clean water? They're experiencing a water crisis. I'd rather the American government go in there and fix the water than go to war in the Middle East again. Speaking of water crises, we got the OG here. The people in Flint are still fucked up and they still haven't been made whole. I'm going to speak very frank and freely because right now I fear for my future. And I have this motherfucker to blame. It's clear that the people that run this country, the Democrats and the Republicans, are inept, incompetent, psychopaths. It's also clear that the boomers, especially the elite boomers that have been running this bitch for 40 years now, are a failed generation. Alright? They're gonna kill us all. They're going down and they're taking all of us with them. I'll just end by saying, brace yourselves, people, because the next 10 years are probably going to fucking suck. Happy War with Iran Eve, everybody. It looks like it's happening. Yay! I mean, the signs are everywhere. We got destroyers moving out into the Gulf, and we got like 2K Marines just sitting by, you know, in case they need to be deployed. We also got U.S. military bases being attacked in the Middle East. Hey, did you know that we have a base out in Syria? Don't you just love it when the government keeps shit like this to themselves? and they don't tell us anything. And Biden has stated that we're supporting Israel no matter what. No matter what. There are actual reports going out that say the U.S. has asked Israel to delay their ground invasion so the U.S. can prepare for a broader conflict. Whoopee! And this has to be probably the most conclusive and terrifying evidence that shows us that we're going to war with Iran. It seems on some of the destroyers, they served steak and lobster. This is probably the dumbest detail about this whole affair. I want this shit to go down in the history books. That is, if we live long enough to record, any more history. Imagine this is how you find out you're gonna get deployed to the Middle East. You get served surf and turf. Also, this is the most boomer shit ever. You pair up bad news with a meal. It's like that one time your parents took you to Olive Garden and you were all like, oh, fuck yeah, unlimited breadsticks. Oh, fuck, you guys are getting divorced, huh? Imagine if there's a draft. If there's a draft, Biden's not winning in 2024. Straight up. And oh yeah, good luck sending Gen Z to war, alright? They will roll up to basic training in a fucking hat hoodie combo with a tank top, pajama bottoms, and Crocs. And their drill sergeant will be like, where's your uniform, private? And then Gen Z will be like, bruh. Also, good luck sending Gen Z to war because they're pretty informed, they know better, and I'm pretty sure they know that this thing that's going on in the Middle East is bullshit. Wait. So you're telling me that Joe Biden is preparing for a war that nobody asked for, that nobody wanted, that nobody saw coming. He's gonna send young Americans to a military meat grinding quagmire where they will die in the name of imperial prospects. That sounds really familiar. God damn, does that sound familiar? Where have I heard that before? Who does that remind me of? What does that remind me of? Oh boy, comrade, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I don't know, man. Maybe this is what we need. This is what should happen. We should go into the Middle East again. I mean, that's what we love in this country, right? Fucking sequels and reboots. There was an Indiana Jones movie that came out this year for some reason. Why not? Why not have the War on Terror Part 2? I think the reason why we're sleepwalking towards the War on Terror Part 2 and maybe World War III, because in this country, we just can't get enough of bombing at the box office and in the Middle East. But I don't know, man. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Sleepy Joe proves me wrong, but for now, I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Hezbollah makes videos saying they're going to march on Jerusalem.
وعلى طريق القدس بذل الروح نزف الجرح نفتدي بالنفس وعلى طريق القدس يشمخ البطل الأشم.
There are many things that are clear to me now. It's clear that this conflagration in the Middle East, if there's no ceasefire, is just going to escalate and escalate into something bigger and deadlier. It's also clear that Hezbollah has hired a film student straight out of community college to edit all of their fucking videos. I cannot believe that the end of the world is being heralded by something that looks like it was exported out of Final Cut Pro 7. Seriously, I've seen comics use the same exact font in their crowd work videos, the ones that they post on social media. I understand Armageddon's coming, okay? But can we please have some higher production quality on the way there?
Israeli ex-ambassador to Italy says he wants to destroy Gaza.
Almeno la popolazione siamo non interessati in tutti questi discorsi razionali palestinesi e tutti che anche ho sentito qua. Per noi c'è uno scopo, distruggere Gaza. distruggere questo male assoluto, distruggere questo, perché non c'è la possibilità dopo l'Olocausto, non c'è la possibilità dopo l'Olocausto che saranno le ragazze ebrei in così situazione come che era 80 anni fa, durante sì, se vogliono salvare,
non sta facendo una buona politica. So according to Joe Biden, we're on this guy's side. I mean, I don't want to be on Hamas's side, but I don't want to be on this guy's side either. Is this guy really bringing up the Holocaust as a reason to commit a Holocaust in Gaza? Because if so, there is something morally and mentally deficient with this man. There are people out here going like, oh, don't call what's happening in Gaza genocide. That's anti-Semitic. It's not genocide. But this guy is saying he doesn't want any rational discussions. He wants to destroy Gaza. He considers it absolute evil. This man wants genocide. In a previous video, I brought up the phrase, two wrongs don't make a right, and how some people don't know the meaning of this phrase. There are so many phrases that could apply to this situation. The phrases like, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Let me come up with the phrase right now. A holocaust for a holocaust makes everyone dead. Just because you were genocided years ago doesn't mean you can genocide today. This fuck and the other insane people in Israel who are like him are setting back Jewish people all over the world. This psychopath says he's fighting hate and anti-Semitism. Guess what, bitch? You keep bombing babies. The only thing you're gonna succeed in is creating way more rampant anti-Semitism. I feel sorry for Jewish people all over the world. I really do, because they have monsters like this guy and Benjamin Netanyahu speaking for them. These people have made themselves the face of Judaism and the Jewish ethnic identity, when really they're really similar to the people they're fighting. They're just bloodthirsty, religious fanatics. Hold on a sec. There's something weird with this guy's face. I think he's wearing a mask. Let me see if I can get that off. Oh, it's Amy Schumer! It's Amy Schumer! I know it! It looks like US and European officials are looking to wrap up the war in Ukraine. Now, I've wanted the war in Ukraine to end for a while now. Silly me for not realizing the only way it could end was for another war to start. Go figure. Zelensky himself can see the writing on the wall as well. Here he is in this video begging for a line of credit.
If you can't give us some financial support, okay, please give us a credit and we will give you back money.
That was rough. I feel bad for Zelensky, I really do. He has done and said things that have pissed me off in the past, but it's very clear that he's shit out of luck. Doesn't he remind you in this video of that one friend? You know, that one friend with the problem? No, man, I'll pay you back, bro. I'll pay you back. Can you just like open a line of credit for me, you know? Or you have like $40, bro? I'll pay you back, man. I got Jack and the Crack coupons in my glove compartment. Give us credit. We'll suck your dick. It's always interesting to see who the international community cares about and who they don't.
Give us a credit.
Out of the way, you.
Hey, so Borat, Grace from Will and Grace, and everyone's favorite cringy white lady have recently come out and blasted TikTok for creating the biggest anti-Semitic movement since the Nazis. I don't agree with these Hollywood celebrities. I don't think TikTok is creating the biggest anti-Semitic movement since the Nazis. I believe Israel and their ethnic cleansing of Palestinians is creating the biggest anti-Semitic movement since the Nazis. But I don't know, man. I guess that's just my opinion. It's also the opinion of 70% of voters under 35. Genocide Joe is shitting his pants. But fuck Genocide Joe. I want to talk about Amy Schumer now. So Amy Schumer does a genius move
and she defends Israel's actions by posting a video of Martin Luther King Jr. on her Twitter account. Oh, it's so cringy, I have to look away. So Amy Schumer posts that video of MLK in support of Israel, right? And then MLK's daughter, Bernice King, does her best LA Knight impression and goes, huh? Nah. And then retweets Amy Schumer's video saying that her father would be in support of a ceasefire. I find Bernice King's clapback amazing. She reached back like a king and slapped the bimbo. Bernice King was all like, my father may have had a dream, but I have an open palm, bitch, slap! If I were Amy Schumer, I wouldn't go out in public for a while. Not just because of the ignorance, but also because of the hand-sized bruise that she most certainly has on her face. This is probably a big demarcation point in all three of these people's careers. We're not on your side. Y'all are quite literally on the wrong side of history, and I know that's the game that you guys are trying to play. I also hope that this is a demarcation point in identity politics within Hollywood. I know it's not, but I hope it kills it a little bit, you know? Just a tad, just a little. So Bernice King walked up to Amy Schumer, right? And Bernice King was all like, hey, Amy Schumer, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? And Amy Schumer was all like, what? And Bernice King was all like, slap! Take care of yourselves.